part. For the last 50 years, there have been hundreds of men and women who played for us as well as hundreds more wives, husbands, children, parents, partners, friends, and supporters. We're all part of the Monmouth Rugby family, and we're here today to celebrate Monmouth Day 2023 on our 50th anniversary. Unfortunately, some of our family are no longer with us, some by natural causes, while others have been taken long before their time. Today, we'd like to honor those players and non-players. First of all, Brian Harris, early member of Brookdale RFC, mentor, player, organizer, inspiration for our Navy, Sky, and Maroon colors, the heart of Monmouth Rugby. Sheila Harris, Brian's wife, and so much more. She's laundered kit, collected tournament funds, helped with finances, and opened her home for meetings. A second mom to us all in the soul of Monmouth Rugby. Jim Welton, one of Monmouth's best backs ever, Met Union ERU select side player, holds or held the record for lifetime try scored, featured on the cover of Rugby magazine, epic screaming battles with his brother Kevin, and I'll clean this up. Screw you, Welt! No, screw you, Welt! That's crazy. Mike Reynolds, 70s forward, big tough player who tried to play again 1 week after getting 60 stitches in his knee. Bob Stankowski, monster of the second row who played rugby and semi-pro football on the same weekend. He stopped playing rugby at age 35 and went to New Jersey State Police Academy. Victoria Knight Macbeth, women's player for Rutgers and Renegades as a prop. President of Monmouth Women's side, married Bruce, with whom she had two beautiful girls, Harley and Kelsey, played 6 weeks after giving birth. Joe McDonald, tough, hard third-row player from the 80s. One of the keys to the Killer Bee tradition. Lost his life at 9/11 at the World Trade Center. Mike Kelsey, Rutgers player who went to Old Scarlet, became the Shannock Rod and Gun Club, then came to Monmouth in the mid-70s. Shifty fly half, always ready to play. John Scheid, winger, great on tour, part of the World War I sleeping exhibit at the Smithsonian. I don't know about that one. Chris Cosgrove, Monmouth University player, then Monmouth Rugby, joined the Marines, lost his life in Iraq. Quote to Jim Shaw, the Marines made me a soldier, rugby made me a man. Joe Bradley, George Washington University player, then MRFC, lost his battle with cancer over 30 years ago. Adrian Marquez, played rugby at Princeton and came from Monmouth Tough Center, family man and very smart. He had a cookie of a wife and a ditto of a son. Gary Wainwright, third-row player from England, played for Monmouth in the 80s and 90s. Paul Walsh told the story that Gary witnessed an obvious cheap shot by the opposing hooker winning the game. Switched positions with our hooker for one play and told Paul, "Watch my back." He then headbutted the hooker and bloodied his nose. A true team man. Dave Carpenter, although he mainly played for the hated Old Blue, Dave was an occasional flanker from Monmouth in the 80s. He was a tough, hard guy. His main contribution to Monmouth was as a 7 specialist. Chris Duffy, after playing rugby for TCNJ and doing a stint in the Navy, Duffy played flanker for Monmouth. He made big hits and played with abandon. For Andrew Paulson, he was the glue that gave the team continuity. Scott Cole, Scott played hooker in the late 90s and early 2000s. E.J. Duffy remembers him as the best teammate, always first to praise a good player, console someone who screwed up. He appreciated the help he got from older teammates when he started and paid it back by propping up the younger guys, a real club man. Tom McMaster. Tom was a wing for Monmouth in the 80s. He was wily and quick, not only on the pitch, but off as well. He was kind of a jokester, always with a conspiratorial grin. Paul Barth remembers a game against Washington, and Tom was tackled by one-arm Willie the wing and crunched his tailbone. Tom had to stand the entire bus ride back to New Jersey. And all the relatives, friends, and supporters of Monmouth Rugby Football Club, and finally anyone else who is part of Monmouth family we may not have named here or cited here today. May they rest in peace. Amen. Bell, man. Thank you. Look at the jersey.